Hey guys, what's up? In today's video, I'm going to be doing my weekly checking in with all my expenses for the second week of December. Before I get started, I want to go ahead and wish everyone happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I haven't posted in quite some time. My plan was to do Vlogmas for the entire month of December, and I did pretty good for the first 11 or 12 days, but things happened. Kids got sick, work got busy, and just life happened. And I gave myself a little bit of grace. Like, if I was able to post every day, then great. If not, not a big deal. But even just posting the 11 or 12 videos that I did post so far this month is still more videos than I usually post in a regular month anyway. So I feel like that is pretty good in progress. But with that being said, there's a lot of videos that I wanted to film this month that I still have not filmed yet. And it's just mainly just having the time to sit down and film those. But I have all the ideas and I have all the things that I really want to get out there, not only to share, but mainly to keep me accountable. And there's a lot of goals that I want to set for the new year. And I feel like just getting them out there on paper and for other people to see will help keep me accountable. But now that I've said that, let's go ahead and check in with my week 2 expenses for December. I'm a little bit behind, but I want to go ahead and go over all my expenses to make sure that we aren't going over. For these weekly check-ins, I check in with both fixed expenses and my variable expenses, but the actual check-in, I usually just check in with just only my variable to make sure that I'm not going over, because those are the ones that get a little out of control and the ones that we go over from month to month. Our fixed expenses, I never really go over unless we have like a weird like high water bill or electric bill, but I usually know what those are before the month starts so I can plan for that. So for week 2, if I can remember correctly, we didn't have too much spending. We did have some, but nothing too crazy. So let's go over that. So the first expense, and for week 1, I said it was going to go from December 1st until December 9th, but there was some transactions, maybe one or two that I forgot. So I'm going to make week 2 go from December 9th until December 16th, but there's maybe one or two transactions that I didn't put on week 1 that I'm going to just transfer to week 2, if that makes sense. So the first transaction, and this is the one I forgot, is on the 8th, which was the Friday. I went ahead and brought one of my classes some donuts. So they actually wanted kolaches too, but the kolaches were $1.50 a piece, and I have over 20 kids. And so I just got them donuts instead. And that ended up being $22.22, and I just put that under the food category. From time to time, I will buy a class period some donuts. I can't afford to buy them all donuts because I have over 150 students, but yeah, that's something I can do for a class here and there. My next expense is on the 8th as well, and this is a fixed expense, and this is my electric bill. It was $133.96. Thankfully, this is on the low end. Would be from, I think, October to November. That time frame is what we're paying this bill for. The weather here in Texas is pretty mild, so we're not using too much AC or too much heat. So that's pretty good. And then on the 10th, so not the 9th was a no spend day, and that was a Saturday. We're probably just staying at home and cleaning the house. That's usually what we end up doing on Saturdays. On the 10th, I ended up buying some clothes for the kids, and I honestly don't even remember what this is. I'm pretty sure it was from Amazon, and I put $2.77. It was actually more than this. I just had Amazon credits since I do have an Amazon card, and I bought a lot of my Christmas gifts with my Amazon credit card. So I got a lot of points. I still have points to use. So I've been just buying miscellaneous things that we need and using those credits for that. So that ended up being $2.77, but again, not really. And I just put this under the kids category. Oh, I do remember what this is. I bought training underwear for my daughter, and some socks as well. My next expense was on the 11th. And honestly, at this point, I don't even remember what this was for, but I did buy some meds, probably for one of the kids. Maybe my husband. I don't really remember. I know they all got sick. Everyone got sick except for myself. I'm sure this was for medicine for someone. So that was 1718, and I put that under medical. And then our next expense that same day was something that comes out automatically. It's a subscription through Amazon. I have diaper wipes delivered to us once a month. And so that was $17.57, and I put that under the kids category. On that same day, my student loan payment came out. This is a fixed expense, and that was $101.61. If you're new here, I owe about $8,000 in student loans. I say recently, it's been quite a while, applied for the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program. And I'm still waiting to hear back for that. If they are able to cover a portion of it, then great. I do have the $8,000 sitting in savings right now, ready to pay for that once I hear back from the Public Loan Service Forgiveness Program. Then on the 14th, I actually did a delivery order. I do my own hair, so I purchased the products from Sally's that ended up being $52.39. And I actually stocked up on a lot of things for this order. That's what I usually do, put that under the beauty category. And so I forgot to mention, but technically on the 12th and the 13th, it was also a no spend day. I was busy at work this week, so I really didn't get a lot of time to spend going out and stuff. On the 15th, I placed a Walmart order for some food that was $92.50. And then on the 14th, and then I just realized that I got this out of order, but on the 14th, which was Thursday, I think this was after school, I took my daughter and myself to get some food. So that was $16.22. And I put that under the food category. And then on the 15th, a fixed expense came out, and that was our water bill at $72.27. And that just went under our water bill category. And then on the 16th, this was a Saturday, I believe, I went and got my nails done. I've been loving the place that I go to. They were having 10% off for this month. So it ended up being $34, I believe. And I ended up tipping $10. And so, yeah, it ended up being $44.28. And I just put that under personal spending. And for this price, they ended up taking off my old dip nails and putting on a new set of dip nails. And honestly, this is the best place and the best price that I've been able to find in the last few months. So yeah, I'm really enjoying that. And I believe that is all of our transactions for the second week of December. So scrolling over to my weekly check-in, let me zoom in. So for week 2 in the food category, we had $650.07. We spent $130.94. So we still have $519.13 remaining for the rest of the month. For gas and car, we didn't spend anything, so we still have $174.01 remaining. For household, we didn't spend anything, so we still have $35.80. For miscellaneous, somehow we haven't spent anything in miscellaneous, so we still have $100. For pups, we did not spend anything, so we still have $20 remaining. For kids, we started out at $129.42. We spent $20.34, so we still have $109.08 remaining. For beauty, we had 60, I spent $52.39, so I still have $7.61 remaining for the rest of the month. For medical, we started with 60, spent $17.18, still have $42.82 remaining. For fun, we did not spend anything, so we still have $100 remaining for the rest of the month. Gifts, we started with $200, didn't spend anything, so we still have $200 remaining. Personal spending, we started with $100. I say personal spending, this is just for myself. My husband budgets his own personal spending. So I spent $44.28. So I still have $55.72 remaining. I did bump this up for the month of December. So I don't know if I still have money remaining, I may actually use it or just roll it over. So I know we will be planning on spending some money in fun and definitely in gifts for the month of December. So still early in the month for week 2, but I wanted to go ahead and film this and get this out. So I wanted to go ahead and go over my totals. So we started out with $1,629.30. We spent only $265.13 for week 2. So we still have $1,364.17. So that is really awesome that we were able to spend under $300 for 1 week. Now, with that being said, this does not include what we spent on our Christmas spending, and that is reflected in our Christmas budget, which we have separate this time or this year. So it's quite funny because we actually have spent a lot more money than this week. It went all under Christmas. So I think we just probably got tired of spending, especially for Christmas. So we just didn't spend in our regular budget. This was not intentional. This was just, I think, a product of our own behaviors. We were just tired of shopping. So we didn't buy anything what we need in our regular budget. So I think that's pretty interesting to note. So that is our week 2. I'm going to make this short and sweet because I'm a little bit behind and I want to go ahead and get caught up with some of my videos this week. I hope you guys had an amazing holiday. Let me know in the comments below how your weekly budgets are going. Hope you guys have a great one, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye.